Next slide, please.
Hello everyone, welcome back to a little bit of a different episode. It's just basically for all you big bozzer, big Boris Johnson, has just done a roadmap, if you want to call it. Does he call it a roadmap?
Yeah.
He does, doesn't he? Yeah, he's done a roadmap of basically like how all this COVID stuff's gonna finish. And me and Luke just watched it now, literally just come off, and was gonna do a little bit of a reaction to it, let's say. Just give our thoughts and that pretty much. Just a bit of a... It's going to be quite short. It's going to probably be quite short, this. It's not going to be a full episode because Liam's not here either, so we're not going to go into loads. But we just want to give our thoughts on what the man with the mop said. So yeah.
The man with the mop. Right, next slide, please.
The man with the mop.
So...
Can we have the... Next slide, please.
I'm going to lay down some stuff for you right now, yeah. Basically, I'm going to do 4 stages. And basically, I think it's a good idea, personally. It says, if the first stage doesn't work, we go back to the way, like, it kind of was. So we kind of backtrack. But then if it does work, we move on to stage 2. It's like levels in a video game, if you want to say that. And then... Yeah, that's it. And the first one like reopening like pubs and stuff, or is that?
No, that's not the first one. The first one's reopening schools. Stage 1 on 8th of March is when school's open, innit? So me and you go back to school.
Yeah.
You have to wear masks, you know.
Oh yeah, that's a bad thing. We got to wear masks like in the classrooms. If it means getting stuff back to normal, then it can't be that bad.
Yeah, because we finished school in June, so
yeah, exactly.
What does it matter?
We're only doing it for what, like 3 months?
Yeah, but then we might have to wear masks in winter, and that's what they've said. They said like it's like flu, innit? More people catch flu in winter, don't they? So they're gonna try and they might say like, in certain months you have to wear a mask. And you've just got to, like, I'm all right with that, you know. I'm all right with that, because it'll only be in, like, shops and hospitals and that.
Yeah, I think people have worn masks enough now to, like, kind of get used to it a bit. Because, like, when I go to shops...
They're not the worst thing in the world.
I always have a mask in my pocket now. Because, like...
I leave a mask in my coat.
Yeah.
Wherever I go, I just leave a mask in my coat. One of them washable masks.
Yeah, I've got, like, some of those.
But it just is what it is, isn't it? Like, if it means that we can all have parties and that at the end of lockdown, then I'm up for it. I don't care. Get it done. Get it done, man.
Get it out of the way and let party. Yeah, exactly.
Like, I know, like, wearing a mask in school for 6 hours, yeah, of course it's going to be awful. You can't even breathe with them on for about 15 minutes, but,
sitting through one assembly is bad enough for me.
It just is what it is. Like, my mum was saying, people in shops have to wear masks all day. Don't they? They wear masks all day.
Like, doctors and nurses, they've got to wear masks for, like, loads, like, stupid hour shifts and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know. So it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. And then he also said that in stage 2 is when they're going to start opening... Oh, they're going to start letting you go meet people outside, I think.
Yeah, it said up to...
I could be wrong, it was just loads.
I saw, basically...
There's loads of stuff in each stage.
A box there for where, like, the Prime Minister and that were speaking, and then there was, like, a side bit here where there was, like, basically what he's been saying. And it says you can... Like, the second stage is, like, 6 people or less, like, around 6 people or 2 households. So that's kind of, like, going back to the old lockdown rules. Like
that's going back to like August time, innit?
Yeah. So it's like you can meet someone from another household or up to 6 people outside, or like in a group.
Yeah, that's good.
It's progress.
That's all right. Yeah, but of course it's going to take time, and each stage is a 5-week interval. So after first 5 weeks of the first stage, they'll go on to the next one, and so on until it ends. But I mean, I personally, right, this is my personal thing. At the end of lockdown, they're never gonna stop. They're never gonna stop masks. That's the thing they'll keep. Especially
in hospitals.
We'll end up like we'll end up like Japan. You know where people in Japan just wear masks all the time. It's like nothing to them. That's
because like their air quality is quite bad, I believe.
Yeah, it is, but also I've heard that it's a respect thing now. So you know, like if you've got a cold, you wear a mask. So when you're out, you don't give it to people. That's why they don't. That's why they don't like ever get. They never get like disease like places like China do. They still do, obviously, but I mean, not nowhere near as bad as like places like China and stuff, because they all wear masks all the time.
Yeah, they're being, well, I'd say they've been really cautious, but they haven't clearly. But I can understand what you're saying. I think in hospitals, supermarkets and stuff like that, where there's going to be a load of people, especially, I think when you
hospitals,
go to, like,
supermarkets, and
venues,
public transport.
I think when you go to venues.
Oh, venues.
Like,
I hope not.
I saw on...
Not in venues.
I saw on that side screen again, and it said at football stadiums, it can allow up to, I think it's 4,000 or half the stadium capacity, whichever's the lowest.
From when?
I think that was the...
It'd be half capacity.
I think that was third or fourth, I can't remember, but it said something about football, like, audiences going back.
Wow, that's gonna be bad. Like, football fans go back. Yeah. I mean, look at it outside. Like, look at it when it's like for us, like we're in Bradford in the UK. There's our football stadium. Whenever football's on, wow, it's bad. It's bad outside gates, innit?
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, it's not even a big stadium. So imagine like Wembley or something for the England at Euros or whatever. Wow, that's gonna be shocking. I think the worst times for COVID is when schools open and when arenas open again.
Yeah, because, well, we had to go back into a lockdown because the schools opened. Like, that's why at first I was a bit sceptical, because I was like, well, it's just going to go back to the way it was, so what's the point?
I knew it was going to shut. I even said to all my teachers, when you do know we're not coming back to school in January, and they're like, no, it's okay, get on with work. Don't worry, we will be returning. And I'm like, well, no, look at the figures, and then you learn
statistics.
It's literally like, in my form class, we were talking about it, and they went, so what do you think's going to happen with this COVID? And I went, well, we're not coming back in January. Fact, we're not coming back. We'll finish at Christmas, and that'll be it for however long. And they go, no, we're going to be returning.
No.
Just don't worry. We're not going to be having any more school time off. And I'm like, boom.
Stupid. Like, I swear he said something about some people carrying on with home learning. He said something about that.
Yeah, I think that's like if they have to shut schools again.
I thought like
no, I think that's
if like illnesses.
I don't know. No, not if they've got illnesses. If you've got an illness, why would you be working? I know they said in the future, you know, if you think you've got COVID, stay off work like you would without. Just don't go into work, and you're not gonna get punished for that. Do you know what I mean? You're gonna get sick pay for having COVID. But
yeah, that's good.
Hopefully, if you get vaccinated, you're not gonna even know you've contracted it. Or you're not going to spread it around. So
everyone just needs to get vaccinated before things can actually return back to normal. Because even if a select group of people they're not vaccinated, then the virus is still there. Like that's what I think some people don't get.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of myths about the vaccine, and you know, debate them all you want. Like we've had a couple of debates about.
We could sit here for hours. We could sit here for hours debating COVID.
Exactly, but I mean, with the vaccine, you're gonna have to get it no matter what. They're not gonna force you. They're not gonna go have the vaccine now. They're going to
what's
say
really
things
annoying?
like, what?
When you see people saying, "Oh, I want to go on holiday, I need a break," and then the exact same people say they don't want to get a vaccine. So what? Why? Just get a vaccine, and then you can go to bloody Benidorm or wherever you want to go to.
Yeah, and just do it. What's matter? If government want to put a tracking device in your blood, just do it.
It's
I mean, they track you anyway for your phone.
It's an injection in your arm, Jesus Christ.
I think people forget, like all these theories about like, oh, there's a tracking device in COVID vaccine.
How?
You carry one in your pocket every day.
Innit?
If they really wanted,
that's
they
your
could
IP.
find where you are.
Innit? That's like an IP.
They could just find you anyway. It's the government, not fake, are they? So
Innit?
if they want you, they'll get you. So with everyone saying there's a tracking device in COVID, I mean,
I don't get how there would be a tracking device in COVID when it's liquid.
No, you can do that. You can get like, it's dodgy. There is like some science like you can do stuff like that.
Technical water that can track you.
Well, it's like the same like I saw a rumor that when dogs get chipped, when you get a dog chipped, like they're putting chips in people. So they taking a human to the vet and getting chipped.
Right, I'll see Stuart now. No, not again.
They put that scanner over him. I see you being on Morrison's.
Oh. You went outside yesterday. Where did you go?
No, but I mean, like, they're going to say, aren't they? They're going to go, well, if you don't get vaccinated, you can't go abroad and you can't go to sporting events or all like that.
It's like what you said before recording this. They'll be like, all right, do you want to get a vaccine? No. All right, well, if you get it, it's not our fault.
Yeah, well, you've been offered it.
That's the hard
truth. You can get it whenever you want. You can apply for a vaccine whenever you want. But if you catch COVID and we can't treat you, then sorry, but you were offered vaccine.
Yeah, that's the hard truth. People shouldn't be sugarcoating it because they should say how it is. Like, they shouldn't be like, you could do this, or maybe you could. No, they should just say, right, if you want to go on holiday, you're doing this. Oh, bloody hell. If you want to go on holiday, you got to do this.
Yeah, you just say, we're not going to force you to have it, but if you want to go abroad and you want to go sporting events, just have the vaccine. Like, millions of people have already had the vaccine. If there were anything dodgy, you'd know now.
Yeah, I saw
you'd know now
of how many people got the vaccine. It was like 1.7 million. If 1.7 million have got the vaccine, and I don't think
it's like 18 million people.
I saw like the first vaccine. It was like 1.7. I don't bloody know, but it's like it's that many people that have the vaccine, and I hadn't personally heard any like bad stories about the vaccine yet. Then why not just get it and help your country when you're literally just sat there going, oh, I want this to be over. Help it then. Help it be over.
But I mean, they're just, like I say, they're going to go, right, you want to go abroad to Spain? Well, Spain say you've got to have a vaccine, so get vaccinated. It's only like when you go to, when you go to like these places in Africa, like Tanzania and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
You get jabbed for about 15 illnesses.
True.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because in order to go, you cannot go there. The government won't let you go unless you get jabbed.
Yeah, that's just common sense, isn't it?
It's the same thing. It's gonna just be the same thing. Get a vaccine or get a booster. Because they're saying you've got to like have it. I think they're saying you've got to have it like every couple of years now. Because it changes, doesn't it? So
yeah. Speaking of having something frequently, they said that when kids go back, they've got to get tested twice a week.
Oh God, no! That's not what I'm looking forward to. That and wearing masks in class.
I don't get why they just don't.
We're in school.
Rather than just sticking a cotton bud up your nose.
We're in school and teacher comes up and goes, "Hey, he wants a cotton bud up nose."
The armour just comes in and like, get down to the sports hall. You're gonna get tested.
There's a woman sat there in an apron and mask with shield over her face.
Hey, love, roll up your arm for me, please. Roll up your sleeve.
Can I have Luke, please?
Oh, not again. I won't go over. That's a drug.
Yeah, but I mean, I remember at school when it were.
I remember those jabs that we had to have in like we're at year 9.
Normal. normal jabs. I'm like, look how bad that went because people started panicking and stuff.
People were shitting themselves about that, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. I wasn't scared. I was a bit nervous because, like, I don't remember the last time I had one. And then they did it, and I'm like,
I just don't like needles, and it cringe. So I sat down and I sat there. A woman went, "You're gonna feel a sharp scratch," and I just looked at her like this. She just did it. I'm like, you do it wrong.
You're gonna feel
swear to God.
You're gonna feel a bit of a prick. So what's new? So what do you do?
Yeah, well, I mean, look, we're coming out of lockdown, but I was saying to you, Luke, you know, when we come out of lockdown for this podcast,
bro.
Wow.
Shit.
Wow, some of the stuff,
and to the
stuff we've got planned.
And to the people who say we're only doing this as a lockdown thing, massive.
No.
Exactly. Yeah, that's right. That's right. We're not doing this because of lockdown. You will see us in about a year's time doing a podcast in, I don't know, Wembley Stadium. All right. I'm joking.
Nah, mate, we've got some stuff. We've got some stuff planned. Like, it were a shame because we wanted to do it last year. That's why we started doing videos outside. When we started doing videos outside, we grew in subs and we grew in views, you know. We started getting views. Well, like, I mean, like, it's different, innit? Yeah, because I hate filming on Zoom. I ain't gonna lie with you. Yeah. I'd rather go out and be somewhere. To
be fair, the only reason why I do like Zoom is because you don't have to like stand up. You can just sit and relax. But then again, outside, it's easier to edit for me. It's easier to record, and it's better quality. So like, it's just way better.
Yeah, but you would have so much more fun outside. So like I used an example when we did that announcement video. I said, if we had alt money at Worlds and we went, right, we're gonna do one about like Egyptians or like history. We'd go to the pyramids and just chill there and be like, yo,
do a podcast at the bottom of pyramids of Giza or something.
Yeah, exactly. Though, but that's what I'd want to do. Like, because it's not like a documentary. It's like we're talking, just having a laugh, but we're there and we get to see it in person. You get to see our like reactions to it and stuff.
We do a podcast about gambling and we go to Las Vegas.
No, I'd do that. You couldn't film in a casino though.
No.
Or can you film in casinos?
I think you have to ask for permission, but I don't think you can.
But like, we're just in there. We're all sat there playing blackjack.
Oh.
Hey up. So blackjack was invented in 8.
So the person who invented blackjack. Oh God, buddy, would it?
I want 10 grand here.
Right. I think we've talked. We're boring. It might be boring you a bit. If you have made it this far, drop a like, subscribe. It'll make us feel really good. We're on 110 subscribers. We've grown dramatically. Thank you very much. And yeah, like and subscribe and follow our socials in the description. And thank you to everyone who helped us choose a new outro, which will be shown in about 10 seconds time.
10 minutes.
I'll put a post on the podcast Instagram. If you haven't followed it, it's going to be there.
You know.
Yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
Oh yeah. Also, really quick. All the people who look at our TikToks, mate.
Oh yeah. Follow the TikTok. Follow TikTok. I'm still not proud of it, but it is quite funny.
it is funny because we just get to have a laugh on TikTok. You know.
We're going to be posting bangers on that.
You know what we should do? You know this roadmap now? We can use that as like a countdown to when the podcast is going to take off. Because we're going to start doing loads of stuff because obviously we finish school and then we've got sixth form afterwards.
And we've got an extended 6-week holidays.
Exactly, and then sixth form, you don't have to be there Monday to Friday every week.
You have time off, so it's actually going to help us a lot.
It's going to help us so much to make some good quality like stuff.
I'm so excited.
I'm actually so gassed for
COVID's finally ending. Yes.
Right. Yes.
Right. So we'll see you in the next episode, whenever that comes out.
In a bit, guys.
In a bit.
Yeah, you need to open your mind. Things like this will happen all the time. Don't let these little things change your mind. Please don't think that I'm not listening when you say how you're feeling.